What is going on, everyone? This is Nero again, and here for you an episode of Dear Nero. This is actually the 4th episode of Dear Nero, and it's a weekly series on my channel where I kind of take fan mail from you guys, or just kind of questions you guys send me as personal messages here on YouTube, answer them to the best of my ability, and hopefully give you guys a better, more insight as to, who I am as a person, things I believe. Because not everything is Call of Duty. I mean, some questions are Call of Duty related, some questions aren't Call of Duty related, and it's a fun series. I really enjoy doing this series every week, and I think you guys enjoy watching it. The view count is a little bit down in this series, but I think the reason for that is some of the episodes are a bit long. So we're going to be changing that throughout this episode. This episode is going to be a little bit different. Usually when I do Dear Nero, it's kind of like a 20-minute episode, sometimes a 30-minute. I think last episode was only 30 minutes long, and I kind of see I see where you guys are coming from with that. I see the fault in that. All right, I see that a 30-minute episode is not a video, it's an event. You're a 30-minute episode on YouTube. That seems like something, you're taking a lot out of your day. Well, it seems like. I understand. I find myself, if I don't care who the commentator is, I sometimes find it hard to listen to a 30-minute commentary. Now, a podcast, I can listen to that all day, but just a regular commentary, I understand, guys. So we're going to be cutting this down. It's going to be roughly an 11-minute video where I'm going to be answering maybe 3, possibly 4 questions. But before we get into that, I'm going to get into gameplay. I'm going to discuss gameplay. So what you're watching on your screen right now is a public game of Infected that I did in an open lobby last night. I did a Twitter open lobby. I posted up on Twitter. You guys were like, open lobby mod for 3, message SB Nero, all that good stuff. And then you guys joined in. And actually how we pulled this off is I got myself and 8 subscribers in my party. SB Marksman got himself and 8 other subscribers in his party. And so I joined up a game of Infected. Then everyone that was in Marksman's crew joined our session, and so we have 18 people in a public match, and it's kind of cool. I think it makes open lobbies a little bit more fun, if you're doing it in a public match environment, right? You look at all the kills you get, they matter. The deaths you get, they matter. The challenges you get, they matter. And it's just a little bit more fun doing it in a rather than doing like private match Infected. It's a little bit more fun than that. People try a little bit more, which is why these games are a little bit faster than usual. What you're actually going to be seeing throughout this video are 4, I count them, 4 different videos, different Infected matches, but I think you guys will enjoy it. So without further ado, let's hop into this week's episode of Dear Nero, and I've got 3 pretty good questions I think I can answer for you guys. So let's answer this first one. Let's get first and foremost, he writes, Dear Nero, why do you play on the Xbox 360 and why not the PlayStation 3 or the PC? Giovanni from Nevada. And this is a question I get a lot, and one of the main questions I get as a commentator is, will you play on PS3? What do you plan on doing to interact with your PS3 subs? And before we get into that, let's discuss why I play on the Xbox. So if you guys know my gaming history at all, I started off on a Sega Genesis, then I went to a Game Boy Color, then I got to PlayStation 1, then I got to PlayStation 2, then I got an Xbox 360, and that's where I currently sit. People wonder why do you go from PlayStation 2 to an Xbox? Why not the PlayStation 3? And honestly, it's because of the friends I have in real life. Friends I have in real life all had Xboxes. I went to my cousin Nick's house, otherwise known as SB Swami. This was in roughly 2007. This was a little bit before Call of Duty 4 came out. I go to his house, and he's playing his new Xbox 360, and he's playing Call of Duty 3. And I was already a big fan of Medal of Honor, like Medal of Honor Rising Sun, European Assault on the PlayStation 2, kind of just war games in general. I mean, I didn't have online. All I did was play the campaigns, and I really liked war games. And so he's playing a war game, but online, and he was communicating with these guys. They were all having fun over in their little in the game chat, and it was cool. And he showed me the gamer card and the gamer score and how it keeps track of your achievements for all the games you play. It was a cool thing. I really thought it was pretty awesome. So that Christmas I got Call of Duty 4 along with an Xbox 360. The reason I got the Xbox 360, just to kind of recover, is because he had it, my cousin had it, and my friend Manjel, otherwise known as SB Cardinal, also already had an Xbox 360. So that was all my thought going into it. Why do I own a PS3? And I didn't want to answer this question rudely, but I did own a PS3. I'm trying to do this to not offend PS3 subs. If you like your PS3, more power to you. You like the PS3, awesome, good for you, man. But me personally, I bought a PS3 and I had it for 1 week. The reason I bought it was because Call of Duty 4 and World at War on the Xbox 360 are completely hacked. It's almost impossible to get into a clean lobby, it seems. And I was tired of it, and I had heard through the grapevine that the COD 4 and World at War were not exactly, they weren't nearly as hacked on the PS3. So I bought a PS3 along with those 2 games, and I played, and it was cool for like about a week. But just the console itself just really turned me off, which I sold, which in turn caused me to sell it a week later. I sold it back to GameStop. looking at it, man, I hate the voice quality of the microphones. I mean, I had Turtle Beach PX21s. Does that sound right? It's a $60 headset, and my brother had one too. Because mind you, we both got PS3s at the same time. And even talking to each other with our new $60 headsets, the voice quality was just horrible. I hated how you had to download, every game on your Xbox before you could play it. I hated, the little PlayStation Home area, or whatever you want to call it, the PlayStation's equivalent of a dashboard. I didn't like it. I don't like the trophy system as compared to the achievement system on Xbox. For me personally, what suits me is the Xbox 360, and that's why I like it more. And that's why I don't play on the PS3. And why don't I play on the PC? Because my PC is not good enough. And I would like to get a gaming PC though. I would like to get a PC that could actually run some stuff. I'm trying, you guys know I've been saying it in a couple of videos recently that I'm trying to get a gaming PC. I'm saving up the money, but it's going to probably take a few months. So hopefully that answers your question, Giovanni. This next question is a long one, so forgive me if I mess up some words or if I have to stop and gather myself as I'm reading this paragraph / essay he wrote me. But he writes, Dear Nero, I love your videos and fantastic daily content. Keep it up. I was wondering, will you be playing any games other than Call of Duty when they come out? For example, Halo 4 is kind of a hot ticket item right now, and do you see yourself getting it and or playing it at some point? I know the main attraction of your channel for subs is Call of Duty, but for people like me, I like to watch games that are pretty cool to watch as well as they're different. I would like to see you play new games, maybe try out / review new games. I remember recommending a Halo Reach game type to you, and you made a video out of it. And this isn't part of the message, but if you guys remember, that was a NASCAR Halo video I made. You guys may have caught that. I think it was pretty fun. And from what I can gather, I think you really enjoyed that. So I think it would make your main channel more attractive to a wider audience if you were to start playing other games. You'd possibly gain some more subs and popularity in the process. And so to kind of answer that, the reason I don't like posting that much other content other than Call of Duty is I don't like gaining subs under false pretenses. If you think about it, if I were to post, if already Halo 4 Day came out and I were to post like a week straight worth of Halo 4 gameplay, and then, I might gain, 500 subscribers from this Halo 4 gameplay, but those 500 subscribers are going to become pretty inactive subs pretty quickly when they realize I'm not a Halo person. They're going to realize I'm not here to post Halo gameplay consistently. And then, they're just going to become inactive subscribers. They're coming here, they would come here under the pretense, this guy's a Halo guy. I like watching his Halo videos. And then they realize, hey, the guy that I like his Halo videos doesn't actually post Halo. He's a Call of Duty guy. I don't want to get subs under false pretenses. That's why I'm kind of very limited to the amount of, the varying content on my channel. Obviously, I post some Minecraft because Minecraft's a big ticket item. A lot of people really like Minecraft, and I actually enjoy playing Minecraft. So it's something I get into. It's something I can post somewhat consistently, although I haven't exactly been 100% consistent with posting Minecraft. That's because I hold myself to a pretty high standard with the stuff I build, and I hate when people do Minecraft Let's Plays where they'd spend a 20-minute episode digging for stuff. Like, I don't understand how that's interesting to anyone. When I do my Minecraft videos, something really cool is either being built or done or is already built, and I want to show it to you guys. And that's kind of how I do my Minecraft stuff. But to answer your question, I don't like to gain subs under false pretenses, and I think that's what it would cause. Because at heart, I'm a Call of Duty channel, and at heart, I'm a Call of Duty player. And so I think, it just works out better that way if I just continue to post Call of Duty. I mean, I can post other stuff, but not consistently. This next question reads, Dear Nero, what is your opinion on the theater shooting at the Batman movie in Colorado? I'm sure you have heard about it, and I would like to know what you think about it. How would you feel if one of your family members was a victim? From Zach from North Carolina. Well, Zach from North Carolina, that's a horrible question, and I don't mean that as it was a bad question. I mean, it's just a horrible circumstance in general. The whole circumstance behind what happened. What really bothers me is that it was probably 100% avoidable if if it wasn't a Batman movie. See, one of the things that he got into it so easily was the fact he walked in with a flight jacket and a gas mask. I think he walked in like in line to get with this stuff, and no one cared because everyone's already dressed up in Batman costumes. I think one thing the theaters need to do is can take away some of the fun from certain movies, but I think they need to take away costumes. Make it so someone shows up in a flak jacket and a gas mask, you're calling the police, not just going, hey, he's a Batman fan, that kind of thing. I don't think you need to dress up in costumes to watch a movie anyway. That's my opinion. Number two is he kind of like how he got through the emergency exit, and that kind of I don't know. I feel as though there can be a little bit more security on the emergency exit. But that's just how I would avoid it. I'm not really here to say, you know, I'm not really here to point fingers or anything, but it's a horrible circumstance. I cannot, you know, I don't want to get the numbers wrong, but I'm pretty positive. You know, 12 people died, 50 plus were injured, and it was a horrible, horrible event, tragedy, if you will. And heart goes out to the families of the victims and people that were hurt in that. And it was horrible, all around terrible experience. If one of my family members was in there, that'd be terrible. I don't know how would you feel? That honestly, it's not really that good of a question. I mean, of course, anyone's gonna feel horrible about that, but heart goes out to them. And check this out. I'm gonna pick up this throwing knife. Last guy's right here. Bam! I put this gameplay in here solely for that kill cam. I only got 4 or 5 kills total, but I put this in as the final game or the final game just because of this kill cam. Check this out. Hi-ya! I used to always do jump shots in Call of Duty, and you know, I'm pretty good at that kind of thing. But to answer your question, man, it's a horrible event. How do I feel about it? It's horrible. I can't. It's terrible. You know, 12 people lost their lives. That's never a good thing, regardless of circumstance. So I don't know what really else to say from there. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode of Dear Nero. If you guys like your questions answered on Dear Nero, send me a personal message here on YouTube with the subject line reading Dear Nero. I will do my best to find the best possible questions. A lot of the questions I got this week were pretty not good. Like, they were like, what equipment do I need to start my YouTube channel? And I've made videos on this already. Like, ask me actual questions, not, you know, what kind of video should I post, or basically everyone just kind of asked me how to grow their YouTube channel and stuff like that, and I've already made like 4 or 5 videos about that. So send me some actual good questions. Remember, rate the video, and I will see you guys next week. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And actually, yeah, I guess I'll see you next week for Dear Nero. I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Didn't want you guys to think I'm not posting for another week, so sorry for any confusion right there. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.